Okay, this is a very quick video that I want to make. Just very quick reaction video, because one of the video that I published today, just few hours ago, and I got a few comments that made me to say, okay, let me react on it, because ordinarily I'm not supposed to do this, but I have to do that because I noticed that sometimes some people, that have multiple accounts, they will use that account to comment. One may think that, oh, different people are commenting, saying negative things about you, about the video, about content that we put out there. But the truth is that it is just one individual or few individuals using multiple accounts, acting as if a lot of people are commenting negative things about it. Now, the video is no other video than the video that I made about Ogechukwu Nkere's speech as a new Prime Minister of Ondikwe and Ekwehi. Now, some comments here are new accounts. I don't know them, and I don't used to see their comment, because most of the comment, if you comment on my video, believe it or not, I do read comment. I'm not going to lie about it. I read. I don't joke with the comment on my videos. I always go through it. The one that I feel like, okay, let me reply, I will reply. Some of them I just keep because I must not reply everything. But that does not mean that I don't read it. Then this person said, Kai reports, please stop misleading Biafrans. Okay, stop misleading Biafrans. Then I replied to him, what is misleading in what I said? He did not say anything. Then another Biafran, another, truthful person asked him the same question. He asked the same question. He said, do you have brain at all? What is misleading in what he says? Replying to that guy that claimed that I said something, that I mislead people with the video or what I said on the video. They refused to, mention that thing that is misleading in that video. Then after questioning the person that owned this account called Les Benzeko, something like that, then looking forward made similar comment, and that comment made me to think that he's the one that actually asked this, made the first comment using different accounts. Then he says, please stop using your platform to advance lies and falsehood. They voted publicly. They even have voting results. Why are you telling lies? Even if a contestant is unopposed, elections are still done to determine the desirability of the candidate. That is what happened. Finally, please stop advancing. That's the same thing that other guy, the person said before. That's why I said that he's the one that making the same comment, changing words, and making comment that says the same thing. He says, stop advancing falsehood and deliberately misleading your viewers using your media platform. It is immoral, unethical, and criminal, unacceptable, and dangerous. Then I say, ask him, what is lie in what I said? But if you notice that he emphasized more on the election of Nkere, because on the video, I made it clear that his election, they came out with, this kind of a narrative that Nkere is, that after much deliberation, that CRC, that is Conflict Resolution Committee in different communities, that they have looked into it, and they find out that the best thing to do is to select, the credible person that will represent PM for the time being, and all that. That a few individuals actually submitted their CV, and they have gone through the CV, and only Nkere passed that examination or screening. Now, they did not mention the name of those contestants. They did not mention anything about it, which I have said in the past. But to them, Nkere passed the exam. Although his name is not Nkere, they called him Isaiah Ayogo. Okay, but that is a story for another day. Although you have talked about it, because using fake name is actually the falsehood and misleading. But you see somebody who ignored those things and focus on what I said about the method of the election. What I said is that Chiamaka Jere on his program, trying to, explain to Biafrans that the election was not, that he's not even there, he did not take the office of PM, that he's there for maybe for time being. But you have conducted the election. You conduct the election after the election that you said you had, that this is what you guys do, that this is what COS refused to, COS did not do to become deputy prime minister or to to end the cabinet, which they claim that she don't have the right, that she shouldn't have destroyed the structure that PM built, but they have used the so-called election and CRC to commit the same thing that they're blaming CS for. It's a simple, common knowledge for you to understand. Everything is in public, so I'm not making up anything here. And to make sure that I'm not making anything up, let's go back, because normally I'm not supposed to play Chemaka's video where he said that, but listen to this, okay? Just pay attention. So please, Biafrans, listen to this with me. Just pay attention.
About some of the things that these people are posting. If you go to Ugo 247, Ugo 247 will collect what Victor, one guy, and about Victor. And hold on. Also, I can be the Mumu idiot. That boy, when he messed up before, I was one of the person he contacted to beg PM on his behalf. And that time was after what happened between me and PM happened, though.
Excuse me. What he's saying here does not really matter. I'm not interested in what he's saying here. I just started playing that video from here so that we are not gonna miss anything where he talked about in Caribbean their new prime minister. Okay? Listen.
I came back. This guy, he knows very well that I have no problem with PM anymore. He knows that I was the one he contacted to beg on his behalf for PM. I did what I could do, and PM forgave him. One of the one they called Juliet. Juliet disappeared, and Juliet was nowhere to be found. You understand? Then, now, he's the one writing. If he writes, we'll go, we'll share. He will write, we'll go, we'll copy and paste. All those things, the chief of staff does not share. She's not making any of those posts because she knows that those things that they are posting is going to hurt her more than she will suffer. Because already she's going to suffer. Men on ground have already marked her out because she has already crossed the line. Making any attempt to even build a parallel army. She made an attempt to build a parallel army. Something that she should not do. Raising another, confusion in Biafra land. So that one is a crime on its own, a treasonable crime. And now she knows all those write-ups they are writing against the PM, against Mazo Gechukun. He's the finance minister. What he's doing is acting. He didn't take any office from the PM. Some of them, that the Victor is acting.
Did you hear that? The finance minister is a finance minister that he did not take any office from PM. Now listen, I don't know how I'm gonna, drag this video back. Let me start it again.
The finance minister is the finance minister.
Yeah,
what he's doing is acting.
Okay.
He didn't take any office from the PM. Some of them.
He didn't take any office from PM. That he's acting. That means the election that you saw there is just like camouflage. The main thing is that they select him, not election, to be there for the meantime, according to them. But that issue of CRC said that you have done screening, somebody contested his only, and you find out that he's the only person that is worthy of being prime minister, acting prime minister. That is just for you to feel relaxed that they're following charter. But behind the scene, they have already selected him. That's why this guy is telling you that he's there. That he's not taking any office, so they quite against him. But if he's not taking office, then what's the essence of the election?
That if Victor is Akanobi, he's saying that who elected him as the deputy prime minister? We don't have deputy prime minister. We have only one prime minister. His name is Simon Ekpa. The only thing we have now is acting prime minister. Someone who is the finance minister that is acting on his behalf as prime minister. But the office he occupies is finance. But because he is the one that has contact with the men on ground, he is the one that has contact with our lobbyists, the corridors of power in the USA. He is the one close to everything. He is the one that is in the home office, which is our head office in Baltimore, Maryland.
Now, if that is the issue, that means Ogechukwu no more have more access, or he's very, very powerful more than PM. Because PM did not, don't have this access, to lobby, and he don't have access to, people in the corridor of power in US, like you're saying. So you can see the criteria they are now using to tell you that Nkere is the right person, and they're gonna use the same format against PM when he comes out. You just watch out, because all this they're doing, and they're not only working what you will sustain them now. Those things they're doing now will sustain them even when PM comes out. They will tell you, hey, Oga, you are the one that put this charter now, and you have access to man of God. Do you have access to people in the US? The answer is no. Allow Ogechukwu to continue because he's the right person. That's what I'm seeing, what I can tell you about it. And for those of you saying, oh, you are misleading. What is misleading here? You can hear Chiamaka telling you here that the election is nonsense, that he did not take any office, that he was being selected. That was why I said, okay, if you insist that that election hold water, tell me who and who contested. Your own is to follow, but you don't pay attention to ask pertinent questions. Anyway, I don't want to prolong the video. So another person that using, I believe that the same group of people, maybe one person that using multiple accounts, like I said. This one say, congratulations to Oge, acting PM. Ngozi People's Club of Nigeria is working with Nigerian politicians, like US, always initiating falsehood for people to hate whom they want you to hate. Your Ngozi COS People's Club of Zoo Nigeria. Ha 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 ha. The same person. I have a lot of good comment here. So but the video is not about the good comment. The video is about the bad comment. So responding to you, if you are one of those who claim that I'm pushing falsehood and misleading people and all that, I have responded to you by playing the video of one of you, what he said about the election and the selection of Ogengere. And some of you don't bother why he has two names, first name and last name, both of them fake, different from his real name, and you don't bother about it. Anyway, my people, thank you so much for your time. I just want to respond to these people, because if you keep quiet, they will think that you are mumu, you don't know what you are saying and all that. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye bye for now.